next chapter, Dubai real estate market. How is it at the moment? What's happening? Is it really falling? Or there's still hope for a better future? I must tell to everyone that at the moment we don't see any decrease in the market. Sometimes even the big developers even increase a little bit their prices, or they stabilize it a little bit and keep on the same level, but they have to make their product very attractive. So what can they do? They play with a payment plan, because this way they are protecting their existing customers, they're protecting the market, but at the very same time they can make very charming those and very accessible those projects that they are offering. So me myself recently, I also bought two properties, two apartments in Abu Dhabi and one standalone villa on Hudayrat Island, which is also Abu Dhabi. In both cases the developer was Modon. Modon is a government-backed developer who is actually backed with a sovereign fund which worth more than Switzerland's yearly GDP. So when someone has a fear whether these projects that they are starting will get completed or not, will be delayed or not, then we must see the numbers behind the companies who are developing these projects. So what are they offering? What was, I wouldn't say catch, but actually they catch your attention. And however, I was not planning to make new investments. I already have enough, but I couldn't resist not to buy and actually spend a lot of money in such circumstances on the market. What was it? Normally, we could observe lately that the big developers like Emaar, Nakheel in Dubai, they are offering 80-20, sometimes 70-30 payment plan. Emaar always 80-20. Nakheel might be a bit more flexible, sometimes they even offer 60-40. But Modon, they offered 40-60 that we haven't seen for years. And this is one thing, because with 40-60, what does it mean? You pay 40% till the project gets completed. At this point we sell it, of course, and every single percentage that we sell it more expensive, that will count. You will have a leverage 2.5 times more. So if we, let's say, sell it 30-40% above the original price, then you almost doubled your money. And this is not all. There was one more thing. Normally in Dubai, whatever we do, and even the small developers, they ask for 24% to be completed. 20% down payment, 4% DRD. This is what we always have to pay the first 2-3 months that we sign the contract. Modern. Listen, down payment 5%. Next payment in almost 1 year time, because 2027 March. So almost in 1 year time I will be paying my second installment of 5%. So in 1 year time all my investment will be 10% plus ADM. But it's also good news, because in Dubai the Dubai land department fee is 4%. In Abu Dhabi it's only 2%. So small gain, but still a good one. So imagine in 1 year for pretty much the same project in Dubai, you pay 20% down payment, 4% DRD. In 6 months time you pay another 10%, and in 1 year time you pay another 10%. So it's 44% in 1 year, roughly. Must be like 14 to 15 months. And it's still considered to be a good investment, because with these developers you will make a lot of money. But in Abu Dhabi with Modon, what happened? I paid 5 plus 2% ADM, and in 1 year I will be paying my next 5%. So in 1 year time, all I have to pay is 12% of the total value of the project. The next 6 months, I will be paying another 5%. So even after 1.5 years, I only pay 17%. In Dubai, at that point, you already pay over 40, sometimes 50%. And that's a very big difference. How much money will be invested and for how long? And at this point, Modon's project was unbeatable. Of course, you can ask whether it's only for Abu Dhabi, so we have to leave Dubai and focus on Abu Dhabi. No, this project was a very good one. We always say that in Dubai we have roughly 500 developments starting every single year. In Abu Dhabi, there's less supply. But many times what I observed on the market, as we are studying it continuously, day by day, many developers postponed a little bit their launches, but the last 1 week, last 2 weeks, we had 3-4 very good projects, very good possibilities. So we can see that the market is already bouncing back, because with such offers, when you only have to pay 40%, for example, Beyond, they will have their launch on Monday. So actually, the day after tomorrow, they are also offering 40/60 payment plan. Beyond is a sister company of Omniat, and Omniat is one of the most ultra luxurious developers here in Dubai, with a reputation dating back for 20 years, and very iconic buildings they delivered in very strategic places, regions in Dubai. So it's not just about the governmental developers, it's about very reputable developers who are keeping their prices, offering actually a very good payment plan, and this way they create more leverage for your money. And sorry, why do we invest in Dubai or Abu Dhabi? Why do we bring our money here? 2 reasons. Because we want to make money with it. Of course, if I don't want to make money, then why am I making any sacrifices to bring the money here? And the second, I want to play safe. So the most important is not just to earn money, but whatever we do, it must be safe. And with the governmental developers, backed with so much funds in the background, you won't expect any delays. You don't have to be worried whether the project will get completed or not. And with such payment plans, you have such a big leverage. And these are the reasons why whole Dubai and Abu Dhabi and the whole UAE is actually thinking, the government and the developers are thinking always in strategies. And this solution, having a very attractive payment plan, is actually just can't get any better. Hopefully it will, but at the moment, when we can grab such units, with such conditions, then it's an opportunity that we have to use. And let me add one more thing. I'm pretty much convinced that with all the economical things going on in the world, I'm not just talking about the Strait of Hormuz, I'm talking about in general the economy. I do expect by October a pretty big jump in the prices. Why? Because of course all the raw material that they are using for the constructions, everything will get more expensive. Transportation costs are rising, petrol costs are rising, so everything is rising at the moment from the coast side. So if costs are getting higher, developers want to make money, of course they have to increase their prices. And by that time, you will see that all tourists will be back. Of course, life here in Dubai is as it's usual. Everything is functioning, everything is very smooth. But of course, less tourists, which is normal because it's summer. Today it was 41, 42 degrees. So summertime, anyway, we are not expecting very many tourists. But by October, when the season starts, they will come back. And that's the point when actually the prices will jump.